This Olympia is very, very interesting. It is going to be interesting. I must say that kudos to all the guys. They're all body condition. Like they're all conditioned. And seeing good video next to Nick, he exposed Nick a lot. Right. In this very clip, you won't see it, but there's some clip that he was next to him, like especially his legs. I don't think Nick is going to make top 5 because Martin is so good, so conditioned, so dialed in. I think Martins might climb top 5, right? And he's going to bump Nick down to 6. So the problem is, it's not Nick work ethic or whatever. It's just a structure he's given by his creator. There's nothing he can do with it. There's nothing he can do about that. His legs is quads. He blows everybody from the back. But it's just that quads. There's nothing he can do about it. I believe he has done everything in his power. You know, when you by yourself as a bodybuilder, you're great. But when you stand it to the next person, it's a whole different game. He smokes everybody from the back. But that double is what is killing him. There's nothing he can do about it. You know, it's really feel refreshing to see this to a veteran, you know, Brandon body condition. Each and every one of those guys body condition, they all look good. That's why I say it's going to be hard for the judges to place these guys. I'm really, really surprised to see Williams still pushing hard at 43 or 42. The same thing, Brandon. You see the move. Just now, let's talk about comparison, right? Now the move, you see, if he didn't, and his stomach as well. You see, from the front, I don't know what he has to do with his double. I think he needs to work more on his lats. I think his shoulders and arm is so big that he overshadowed his lats most times. So the comparison, if you look at it, even Martin is like angling him. Look at it from the back. He's so dialed in. Yeah, he's bigger than him, but you guys some of you forget that it's not about the freak factor. I understand I like Nick a lot because of who he is and his work ethic. But I think sometimes I just think some Nick fans are delusional. For real. And I hate that about bodybuilding because sometimes you got to be sincere with yourself. You got to be realistic with yourself because these guys, it's not about who I like the most. It's all about who brought the condition, who look balanced the most. That's all that counts. It's not about, oh, he's my guy. I like this guy. But guess what? Your guy don't have the structures that other guy has. That's a problem. And it's not a problem that he created for himself. That's what he's blessed with. Just it's not a curse. We're all blessed as an individual. So for me, I just feel like Nick needs to slow down his upper body. It's the same critique I have with Nick Zilla. Nick Zilla needs to start training his legs. You know, probably training like twice a week. And focus more on bringing those lines. You know, look at good video. This guy is really, really look good. So this Olympia is going to be tough. Okay, now we're about to see the top 4. That's Hadi just step up. Samson, Derek, and Andrew. The surprise of this show to me is not Samson, it's not Hadi, it's not Derek, it's Andrew. I've never seen Andrew this dialed in. Andrew really done his homework. Andrew is in top 4. And let me ask this question, right? Who do you guys think is winning? I think Samson kind of downsized a little bit. I don't know if it's a carb thing. I think he's not firing like last year. Right now, looking at this show, I think that this show is open for now. There's no clear winner and prejudging to me. There's no clear winner, but the only thing I'm surprised I'm really happy about is Andrew nailed his condition. First time I'm seeing Andrew glutes really like dogged out. I've never really seen it like that. And I think he needs to close his leg a little bit and tweak his leg more so he can bring out that tightness in his hamstring is there. Yeah, for me, I think how did he get better? He get bigger, but to be honest, I see that discrepancy in his legs. One of his legs is too bigger than the other. But Hadi is a big threat in this show. Is a big threat because right now I'm leaning towards I love Samson, but I'm leaning towards Derek and Hadi. The reason being that it seems like Samson freak fat or he's not really there like last year. I don't know if it's cap thing. I think another thing he need to touch his oil. His oil is off. You see Hadi and Derek and Andrew oil is on them. Like you can literally see, you can see the way the way the light is falling on the skin. You can see the pop. But Samson is more a darker guy. He needs to really touch his oil. I must commend Derek. Leading to this show, I didn't think Derek was gonna bring it. I thought his body would be tired from those two shows he did back to back. I know in Pittsburgh, but he really brought it. He really, really brought it. I really commend him for that. If I'm saying, somebody might not bring it, I should also be able to say he bring it. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely bring it. So I want to know in the comment section below right now, who do you guys think is winning this show? If this show should end right now, like this, prejudging that's the final, who do you guys think will win? And I want to see how you guys will place it from 1 to 4th. Who do you guys think will win if the show should end like right now, like from prejudging? But for me, if you ask me, I don't think it's a clear cut for anybody right now. I just think that Samson needs to fill out a little bit, and at the same time, he needs to make sure his oil is spot on because his oil is off, and he seems to be sweating a lot. All of them is sweating, but because they're more the other guys are more like light skinned guys, so the sweat on the skin don't really show that much, right? So I'm so blown away just seeing Andrew bring that condition. I was telling people like in my chat, like Andrew is a sleeping giant. He's a guy that'll bring it. If Andrew come back like this year, trust me, he might be beating anybody for the title. He has it. He has the body, the structure, the everything. He's just that condition. And now, guess what? He brought the condition. He's landing in top 4. You never know. This is a prejudging. We never know how this is going to end. We never know. You'll be surprised. He will push the top 3. You never know. This is one thing I like about bodybuilding. I love about bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is a sport that we love. We hate. The reason why I'm talking about bodybuilding like this is because I love bodybuilding. I'm a professional bodybuilder myself, so I understand what it takes, to be on that, to do that cardio, to live that way, to be on that, to do that diet, to step on stage and stuff like that. It's really, really refreshing to see this guy. I'm not here to bash people who is losing, who have, a lot of people like to say, if you ain't not a bodybuilder, you don't know what goes into it. Like I said, this dude is on. Derek is dangerous. Derek came to play. Derek came to play. When I mean came to play, I don't mean like literally play. I mean came to battle. Now, there was more like the second call out, right? And Nick Ziller, I think Nick Ziller just needs to get a little bit tighter and a little bit bigger. And Brett really, really look good. Brett condition is spot on. Like I said, all guys in this show is spot on. Even Nick Ziller, even his condition is better in Olympia than the previous 2 shows that he won. The same thing applicable to Regan. I think that this guy needs more size to be able to compete with these guys. Urs, to be honest with you, if I was Urs, I would take this year off. I won't compete, to be honest with you. You know, you can really tell, like, he need a lot of muscle to compete with this guy in the open. He looks so tiny in the midst of them. Let's just be honest. He looks so tiny. So I think, you know, he's gonna, you know, if I were him, I'd take the whole year out. 2026, I'll take it out just to grow, and I'll come back in 2027 to compete. And then he's gonna be a threat. And if Urs get bigger, he's gonna be a threat to a lot of people. He's gonna hurt a lot of feelings. Yeah, he wasn't to last call out. Yes, he wasn't last call out like he should be. You know, this is not like Olympia is a whole different ballgame. Olympia is the pinnacle of bodybuilding. It's a whole different type of beast that's standing up here, you know. So I just think, like, you know, if you see how narrow his leg is compared to everyone else, you know, I'm not knocking him that because he's a classic guy that just moved to open. That's why I said I think he just wanted to feel it, you know, just see how he feels to compete against those guys in the Olympia stage, which is a good thing. But if I were him, you know, remember what Fee did? If Fee qualified, he didn't do it. He didn't do Olympia. He took time out just to make sure he grew into bodybuilding. Into open, mean to say. Guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really appreciate you guys, for those of you that have been subscribing to this channel. And I can't wait for finals. This is going to be crazy. Like I said, right now, it's not a slam dunk for anybody. It's an open show. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.